Welcome back to another episode of David Warden Vibes, my amazing podcast where I invite even more amazing people. Today I invited, how do you pronounce your name? Ria or Rhea?
Rhea, yeah.
Rhea. Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds so cool.
Thanks.
She's from America. That's also why I delayed. Our podcast was delayed by 2 hours.
Yeah, I suck.
I do because I totally did that wrong. We actually met on Submit Hub, or
Yeah.
maybe did you even notice we met on Submit Hub?
Yeah,
Or
but
was-
I didn't even submit that song.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
friend submitted it, and then you
Yeah.
DM'd me, and I was like, this guy's so good.
Yeah, I think I was actually talking to your friend, and
Yeah, Richard.
yeah,
Rich.
yeah, and she actually told me that you are the singer on the song,
Yeah.
and I mean, I will in the editing, I will just put your song here that I heard from you.
Heck yeah.
I'm sorry if I hurt you. You know I'd never try to. I guess I just been hurting too. You help me in more ways.
So then we texted on Instagram a little bit. Then I found out that you already have some songs that are amazing, which is really cool. So do you, I mean, I know a few things about you, but do you want to introduce yourself for the people that might not know you?
Sure. Yeah, so my name's Rachel, but my music name is Rhea, REA. And I kind of started making music seriously about a year ago, and I'm so happy that I found you because I love electronic music, and I previously was making a lot of like acoustic stripped stuff, and I was like, I really want to make some electronic music. And I put out that song with Richard, and then he had never made electronic music before either, so we were both kind of like, is this how we do it? Like, I don't know, we were just having fun. And so I feel like it kind of opened a door for me to meet people like you, and just, I don't know why I'm holding the straw. I should put that down.
I mean, like I'm playing around with this all the time with my feet, but yeah.
I know, I can't
I will let
keep
you
my
choose
hands
which is
still.
weirder. Yeah, me too.
But yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
so yeah, I'm so excited because I've been working on electronic stuff, and just a lot of different vibes that I'm really excited to share. And yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, I really liked some of your songs, and in the first place, I thought like, okay, is it like too relaxed or something? But then when I heard the songs that you sent me in demo, I was like, ooh,
Dude,
It's,
oh my gosh.
that's some really nice stuff. Also, because I already liked all this, I'm going into this direction, this future rave direction, and I was so glad that you liked it, or that you're like
Yes.
also into this stuff, or you want to go into this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so cool. By the way,
Yeah.
is my audio quality good? Can you hear me?
It's perfect.
nicely?
Yeah, I can hear you really well.
Okay, your voice.
Wait,
is
okay,
perfect.
so I tried to, I stalked you a little bit, and I tried to figure out where you're from,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it on your Spotify, and I didn't see it on your Instagram.
Actually,
So where-
that's
Are you trying to keep it a secret?
No,
Or did
no.
I just not see it?
No, actually, I'm just trying to be as international as possible. So, like, I'm always talking English, even though I'm not from the US or like England, or I mean, any part of the world speaks English. So, no, I'm from Germany.
Wow. Okay. For some reason, I thought Switzerland. That was my guess. But yeah.
Yeah, no, but actually, my roots are in Scandinavia. That's also like my name is Warden, like the artist name David Warden, but my real name is Vadenga, like with the GA at the end. And I actually took that away. That's like because it sounds like a weird dance, don't you think?
I like it, but what made you choose Warden?
Actually,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, Vadenga and Warden is like the exact name without the GA, and also Warden is kind of a
Oh,
guard.
gotcha.
Also, yeah. I don't know how to relate to this, but someday I will have a good explanation for this.
I believe you.
I mean, like,
That's
Warden
all
is-
you have to say. My name is David, and I'm kind of a god.
Hey, my name is David. Actually, in Germany, we say David, and like a lot of
okay.
friends or like a lot of people that I introduce myself to, like I'm new to, I say, hey, ich bin David, and they
David.
say, do you want to be called David or David? Because it's like a pretty weird thing, I think,
Yeah.
to call David as a German person. I don't know. Some people
It
like
sounds
I don't.
weird. It sounds very American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Americans take everything and they make it David. Like, no. It's just, yeah.
But I mean, David Guetta is French. I don't know if you knew, but
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, if you pay attention to his slang, you can definitely
Yeah.
hear this, like the French vibe in his voice.
Yeah. See, I don't like. Now that I make music, I'm always thinking, oh, where is this person from? But yeah, that's really interesting. Wait, okay, so who are some of your favorite producers and musicians right now?
Actually, we are like turning it around. I really like this.
I'm so curious, like,
because-
who are you listening to?
Okay, we will do the just electronic wise or also like pop wise.
Everything.
Everything.
Well, how about we start with electronic?
Okay.
'cause I know that's
this
your
is so
thing.
cool.
Sorry, I'm interviewing you.
So from the electronic artists is at the moment it's like a battle between David Guetta and Martin Garrix, because
Okay.
David Guetta was the guy. He introduced me to electronic music because my father gifted me a ticket to a David Guetta show when I was 18. When I turned 18, it was like my birthday
No
present.
way.
That was
Wait,
the day
how old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I'm gonna guess 24.
I'm 22 actually. I'm turning
22,
23
okay.
this year. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like,
yeah, it's hard to tell.
I shaved for this virtual thing.
Me too.
Okay, so yeah, actually, a battle at the first place between Martin Garrix and David Guetta, because usually I'm such a big fan of Martin Garrix, but he just he doesn't bring out new vlogs or anything, and that's like killing the
Yeah.
vibe a little bit because I can't see him that much. And David Guetta is like constantly putting out this future rave stuff, which like kicks me every time. Like I cry when I listen to the songs.
Really?
No, I don't.
That's
But,
so cool.
I mean, like, did you hear like the latest songs from David Guetta?
No, I like don't really follow either of those people too closely. So I
Yeah.
can't wait to listen.
But that is actually a really cool thing because always when I don't, I mean, like, for example, if I do a ghost production and somebody says, hey, do a song like this and that guy in that and that style, I listen to 1-2 tracks of them, I just do it, and I have no, like, relation to the artist, so that I don't copy it, and that's like way cooler than having too many relations to someone, you know,
yeah.
because I'm constantly listening to David Guetta and Martin Garrix, so my music sometimes sounds a little bit too much like them.
Yeah.
And I notice when I like ghost produce something in another style, I don't do that. I'm just like 100% natural. Yeah, and that's quite cool.
That's
as well.
such That's such a good point, yeah.
So if you come into EDM stuff and you're like from more atmospheric stuff, I think yeah, you will feel good. You will vibe with it. Okay, so
Dude, I love
those are, like,
EDM
the
so
top
much.
two.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, like David Guetta, Martin Garrix, Julian Jordan, definitely 100%.
Wait, who? What was that?
Julian Jordan.
Julian John?
Julian Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordan, like the Jordan.
Wait, let me get my phone. Have you been writing a lot? Like,
I
what's
don't
been
know.
your flow lately? I know you've been building your studio, which is
Yeah.
a huge thing. That's so exciting.
So, actually, my vibe at the moment is I'm having a side hustle, like 4 hours in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I'm like only doing music and studio stuff. So we're
Heck
actually,
yeah.
we're actually building a big studio with 2 rooms, one main room and one a little bit smaller room. It's like still 75% of the big room, like if you would compare it from the size, and that will be my room. And Freddie, who's doing this like for other like really big artists, is doing it in the bigger room. And we will invite different singers and artists to sing there, and use the smaller room, like my room, as the vocal booth as well. And then we will record it in the big room. So
That's so cool.
yeah, I mean,
So exciting.
we've been working on this for so many months, and in between, I've been moving to a new apartment. That's like the first time I'm living alone. I will do a room tour.
Yeah.
I have this podcast with you. And I'm also inviting a lot of other people now, so that there
Yeah.
will be like a lot of interesting, nice people vibing. And
That's so cool. Wait, how did you meet the guy that you're doing the studio with? Were you guys just friends before?
I mean, I met him through one of the biggest festivals in Germany is Perukaville, or is it? I think it is the biggest festival in Germany. It's Perukaville, and he's a resident DJ there. So that's like I went to the festival for the first time ever, and a friend of mine was like, "Hey, let's go to that and that stage," because he was playing main stage that day. And
That's so cool.
yeah, that's when I first followed him, and it's a really long story actually how we met after that, because in the first place he ignored me for a long time because my music was so shitty. It's like so funny. And then last year in January there was another festival, World Club Dome, which is also quite big in Germany, and I just saw him on a small stage. He was not playing.
Yeah.
He was just there with his girlfriend and some other girls, like friends from his girlfriend. And actually, he just wanted to go smoke a cigarette, and I was like, hey, I will just go out with you and show you some of my new music, because we hadn't talked in like half a year or something. And he was like,
Yeah.
yo, I will listen to it at home. But I knew, okay, he won't listen to it because
He's busy.
he actually knew I was making shitty music back then. So
Yeah.
I was like, no, I will show it to you right now, or I will just show it to you right now. There's no way around it.
You're like, I'm making it happen.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
make it happen right now.
Yeah.
And then
That's
I showed
sick.
him the demos that I made in the time where we haven't been talking to each other. And actually then he liked it, and he said,
Yay.
come over to my studio the other week. So it was
That's
quite
so
nice.
sick.
Yeah, and from there on, it was like a great friendship happening between us. A lot of stuff happened in the meantime, but yeah, that's how it turned out. Yeah, and now I'm sitting here in another city all on my own, and everything. So yeah, but actually, I
That's-
want to, huh?
Go ahead. Sorry,
No,
no.
I wanted to say that I want to ask you my first question because I still have it written here. I mean, like, I prepared
me.
everything, and you were like, David,
David, what's happening? David.
what is this? Where was that? So, you're living in America. I have never,
am.
ever been to America, but I really would love to. What is one amazing thing that you think is amazing about America?
America. That's an interesting question. Okay. Something amazing about America.
I mean, if you have to
Well-
think that long.
Well, okay, let me just say, I freaking got COVID, dude. I got COVID last year. And did you know this?
No.
Oh,
How should
yeah.
I know?
I don't know. I don't remember if we talked about it.
In the news, Rhea got COVID now.
Yeah, but it just was terrible. So I was basically stuck in my room for like 4 months, and it was terrible. But I think it just made me kind of cynical in general about things that aren't that dark.
Okay.
But dude, the West Coast is real. I mean, I've never been to the East Coast, so I can't say what it's like. But the West Coast is so cool. Like, I remember going to California. I'm from the Midwest, so I'm from Missouri. It's like in the middle of nowhere, but it's a lot of suburbs and stuff. And then I went to California when I was a kid, and I was like, this is it. Like, the energy was so amazing. And I remember my dad was driving us home for like 20 hours, and I was just crying because I just didn't want to leave. But now I'm getting the van, so I can go wherever I want. But
Yeah, that's such a
the
cool
West
thing.
Coast is really cool. Like, the
What
people.
is different
and
there? Like, is it just the people?
I think it's the energy, yeah, just the different people that are drawn there, and that like nature, and it's a lot of artists, and just there's cool places all over, but the West Coast has been my favorite spot for sure.
Okay, cool. I mean, like, always when I hear about America, like whoever I'm talking with, America seems like such a dream, like from every movie I've seen and everything,
Yeah.
all the YouTube channels I follow. Whew, do you know David Dobrik?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's in California. Yeah, he's in Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
I mean, he has kind of trouble right now, but
Does he really?
Okay, it's good that you don't know this because we don't
I
have to
don't
address
know.
it. But I loved his
I know he
videos.
hasn't been really posting like during
Yeah,
COVID.
he didn't. Yeah,
Posting.
yeah. Actually, some people were like complaining about like old stuff. But let's keep the positive vibes in this podcast.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Okay. I live in Germany. You know now.
I know now.
Do you know something amazing about Germany, or do you consider like coming to Germany someday for any specific reason?
Dude, yes, I have heritage, like German heritage. Like my grandpa, my grandma was not Russian, she was Ukrainian, and my grandpa on my mom's side was like German and I think Irish, I want to say. So I would love to come because that's like where
How did you get to America then?
I know, right? And my dad has like German, Irish, Native American on his side. So my
Okay.
mom's side's like more Russian, Ukrainian.
Okay.
But I would love to come and like eat some. Okay, like what's your favorite German food that you guys have?
What do you think? What do you think is yours? I mean, like, do you know any like things?
My mom makes like she cooks a lot of sauerkraut with potatoes and like I don't know if that's German, but I
Yeah,
feel like
it
it
is.
kind of is. Okay.
Yeah, Sauerkraut mit Kartoffeln. That's the
Okay.
German. Can I mean, like, do you know Oktoberfest?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, Germans drink so much beer. I'm actually not like an alcoholic or something, so I can relate
Are you a
to
beer
that.
drinker? Do you like beer?
I actually don't drink that much alcohol at all. So
Yeah, same.
yeah, I'm like yeah, I don't know.
Alcohol puts me on
On a
my
bad
bum.
mood. Yeah,
Yeah.
bad mood. But I mean, like sometimes I drink like harder stuff, not like beer or something,
You're like
because
0 or 100.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But I don't like beer. Like
Same. I think beer
Yeah.
tastes so bad.
it's so bad.
It tastes terrible.
Yeah, you're also very spiritual, right? Like
Yeah,
you
I'd
like
say so.
spirituality.
Yeah, I'm very drawn to it. Yeah.
Actually, I have a question for that. It's like another
Okay.
question, but I thought it was like fitting because we were just diving into it. People that follow you know that you are into spirituality a lot since you're posting it on your Instagram all the time. Like I see it on your posts and your stories. What is it about spiritual things that excites you?
Whoa. Yeah.
I have so good
To me,
questions.
your questions are really good. Like, they're really good. I'm so impressed. Yeah, for me, it's like I just am always trying to learn and grow and experience things. And I think I'm just drawn to anything where I can get outside of myself and kind of lose that, just get a bigger perspective. And I feel like spirituality, it's kind of a very broad term, but just exploring different philosophies and trying to find the truth. Like, I'm still kind of young. My family is very Christian, and I grew up in the Christian church, and there's so much beauty there. And I just want to, I don't know, I want to like learn more about myself and the world and how to be the best version of myself. And I'm so interested in psychology and all of that stuff. So
Oh yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, actually, I'm also like I never post stuff like this a lot.
yeah.
That's also why I think you are really cool, like the stuff you do and the emotes you always use and everything. But I feel like for me at
Same.
least, spirituality is like it's such a great way of like expression as well. So you can like
Yeah.
express yourself and like think about things the way you want to think about it. I don't know, maybe that's more
Yeah.
the psychology part of it. Also,
Yeah.
me and my best friend, we are like always talking about psychology and everything. Like, why do certain people do certain stuff? How do you keep up positive vibes all the time when there are many bad things happening? I mean, like
Dude.
I mean, like I'm making music and I fail all the time. I mean, I fail at it all the time. Like,
Same.
it was one time I heard. A winner is nothing more than a loser who tried one more time. And I love this sentence.
I love that.
Because actually, like
Yeah, dude.
sometimes you're like, okay, this went shitty, and it went shitty the other 90 times. But I will try one more time, and maybe then I will
Yeah.
win, and then you come from there to there.
And then you like
So-
gain that confidence and say, it's okay, like it's okay to mess up. And then you kind of start actually succeeding because
Yeah.
you're not scared to mess up because it doesn't
Yeah.
matter like to your ego or like to your self-confidence.
I mean, as long as you know you don't know anything is like that's like a good point to start.
Yes.
Because in the beginning I always thought, okay, now I'm at a point. But right now I'm at a point where I know, okay, back then I was not at a point, but now I'm at a point. It's
I think
actually
I'm
your
still
learning.
not at a point. So
Yeah, I mean, like
I think those are the good people though that like never feel like they're there, you know? That's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you have an amazing voice. I heard your songs, so it's that's wrong. You're good. You're amazing.
Same.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on to the next question. Or do you want to add something to spirituality because it's a nice
Oh.
topic?
That one's so juicy. There's just so much to talk about. I've just been learning so much, but I'm trying to learn for me, like learning myself. Like that's the most important thing. Because
Yeah,
for me, I'm really ADD and my brain goes a billion different ways. And it's
Yeah,
really
me
easy
too.
for me to start ideas, and finishing is the hard thing. So that's what I'm learning is like,
are we like the same or something?
it's a lot of creative people. It's there's divergent thinkers and there's convergent. So there's brains that bring thoughts together and they see big circle, and then there's divergent and they get stuck on the little branches of the tree and they make the new ideas, and like sometimes they can't get back down the trunk. Like that's what I'm learning is me, and it's totally fine. You just have to know yourself, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm learning is like right now finishing. Like I have like 20 songs to finish. And so I'm looking for someone to mix my stuff because yeah, that's just my next chapter. But yes. You mix?
Let's just see.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, like I do a lot of stuff myself. So if we do songs together, we can definitely try. I mean, like I can definitely mix and master this stuff. So
Heck
Like
yeah.
mastering is always a very difficult part.
Yeah.
Sometimes I send it to other people, but yeah, I mean, mixing is not a big deal. It's part of the process, at least for me.
Yeah. Dude, I
Yeah,
can't wait to do some songs. Like that one.
yeah.
I don't know if, yeah, I don't know if that should be like, maybe that should be a secret, our songs.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
our songs should be a secret. I mean, like you can tell what you want to say. Just don't show it.
Well, okay, so last night I was going through my voice memos and I found the one of the night I wrote before I changed your mind.
For
And
change your mind.
I changed your mind. And it's really cool. And I actually sometimes I'll write it and then I'll just like be singing it so many times that I'll change the words and I'll go back and listen and like the original better.
Yeah.
So I like this original and I really want to do it. So I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Do
I
that
still
one
have
still,
the vocals.
but-
I still have the vocals. I just have to find a cool vibe to it because I want to do
Yeah.
something different. Because
Yeah.
especially with your voice, you have like a really how do you say that? You have it's not like Shakira or something, which is like exploding. It's
Yeah,
like really
it's more like-
intimate, like
Yeah.
really soft and everything. So that's like a really cute thing, and I really want to get the most out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I want to get out of this song with you.
That's so cool.
I really want to.
I wrote that after I went on a huge Disclosure binge. Like I watched all their live streams. Have you ever watched their live streams?
Which live streams?
Disclosure
No.
of them producing.
No.
They're so freaking cool. They use Logic and they're genius. And they're so young. They're like 26 and like 24.
What do you
and
use?
I have Logic right now, but I just got Ableton, so I'm learning that.
Ableton is better.
That's what you use, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would never use something else, or maybe someday.
Yeah.
But I don't have.
Not for
an
electronic
PC.
music, for real, yeah.
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 But actually, what I wanted to say about spirituality as well, before I go to the next question.
Go off on
I-
spirituality.
Yeah, we will just we will have like 20 episodes after this. So actually,
I'm here
what I
for it.
really liked is I'm making happy melodies and happy music and everything. But at some point, I thought, okay, maybe we should write something that's dark and people could relate to. But then
Yeah.
you came at me and said, hey, I'm in a positive situation. I just want to write about positive things. And I'm like, dude, David, why do you want to? I mean,
Make
like,
everything
I'm-
dark.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
I
the
mean,
same way.
I mean, you are like the most positive person, like
No.
from your voice notes and everything. But like, yeah, from the voice notes and everything. I mean, you might have like another secret or something. But I mean, like, I'm also very happy all the time.
Yeah.
And I thought like your positive vibes and my positive vibes would make an amazing positive song. And I was
It
like
would explode.
I was like not even intentionally forcing a negative song because I thought it would like perform better, but yeah, in the end we should just make happy music for the people
Dude.
to vibe too.
Okay, this is like, I am so happy you brought this up because I go through this like, internal battle all the time of, it's like, because at the end, you're exchanging energy kind of thing of what you put out is what you get back. So you want to put out good vibes. But at the end of the day, like everyone has terrible days and
Yeah.
everyone can relate to that. And my friend, like I was talking to my friend about this and he's like, music is music. Like if you're putting out music, you're putting out music. But at the same time, it's like, what is the energy of it? And so yeah, that's so interesting. That's such a good
if you
point.
put out positive vibes, like positive energy, it will always come back like that. And also you have to imagine which days do you want your listeners to remember when they listen to your song, and which way or
Yeah.
like, I mean, you can see it in two ways.
That's such a good point.
I mean, like, if you want to relate to people with like a breakup song or something, they might get strength when they are actually in a breakup or something. But if you write a positive song, like a summer song, they will, when they listen to this one in the car or something, on a car ride or a long car ride in the sunset, they might think of a situation in the summer where they had this song rolling. Choose your side.
Yeah, I guess that's the goal, is to have like a spectrum of emotions.
Yeah.
And just like Coldplay is the first thing that comes to mind. They just, I don't know. There's so many artists that are really good at that.
There are so many artists. I
all
mean,
the
like
different
Martin Garrix is
emotions.
the artist for me. High on life till we day we die.
I don't even know any of his stuff. Wait, okay. The other guy, you said his name was
David Guetta.
no,
You might know him.
The Jordan, the Jordan one,
The Julian Jordan.
Julian Jordan.
Do you want to write that down? And I'm asking the next question.
I'm saving. You can move on.
Okay. You
If you
just
want.
moved into a van, which is insanely cool. Like, it's really cool. What made
I
you do
didn't
that?
move in yet. I didn't move in yet.
But you want to. You're planning to.
Yeah, pretty close. It's for so much work, but it's fun. It's exciting. What made me want to do it? Sorry, I cut you off. Were you
What?
finished? I cut you off when you were talking. Were you finished
No.
asking your question?
No, I didn't. You didn't cut me off. Just
Okay,
answer
good.
the question.
Dude, I love German people so much.
I mean, not every German person is like me. They are usually more serious and everything. So
I
Just
know,
keep
but
that
like,
in mind.
I love that. I love that energy. Just like, oh. The accent.
the accent.
Um,
This is a German accent.
have you seen that?
Where are you from?
Have you seen that
yeah.
YouTube video that's like words in German compared to other languages?
It's so stupid.
Is it real?
I mean, like, listen to Eierschalen-Sollbruchstellenverursacher. It's like one word.
What did you just say?
Eierschalen-Sollbruchstellenverursacher. It's like one word. It's just basically to crack your egg, like a egg cracker. Like,
Crack an egg.
yeah.
Wow. Language. Language. That's crazy.
Languish. Yeah. So, why did you want to move into your van? You didn't. You just didn't answer.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it kind of circles back to last year when I got COVID, and I was like,
You wanted to
literally-
isolate yourself.
literally stuck in my house for a really long time, and like literally lost my mind. And someone really close to me was like, yo, why are you not traveling? Like, you're supposed to be traveling right now.
Because you
And-
have COVID?
No. Dude, are you into astrology? I'm a Sagittarius. But they were like, you're a Sagittarius. You need to travel. That's what they're supposed to do. And I was like, dude,
You
you're
mean
right.
like astrology when you are born, like the
yeah,
star thing?
like your zodiac. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not to
it's
get too
Cancer.
into that.
It's Cancer.
You're a Cancer?
You Cancer?
Cancers are so
mean-
nice.
I mean, like my ex-girlfriend was so much into this stuff.
Are you into it?
I mean, like,
Okay, yeah. I don't like to turn people
No,
get really turned off by astrology.
I mean,
but yeah.
I didn't want to get turned on by it, but like, but yeah, I mean, I understand it, and
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things. Also, do you know this? It's like a personality test online, like a really famous one. where you can
Myers-Briggs?
see-
The Myers-Briggs or Enneagram?
Okay,
Life
I don't
path
know.
number?
I don't know. It's
There's so
actually like
many.
60 personality. Is it 60 personality or something?
That's the Myers-Briggs, yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, it's ENFJ, I think. ENFJ or something.
Okay. I'm
It's actually like really
I'm
rare.
INFP, I think. Is it? Mine's really rare too. Yeah.
I'm like, but it was
We're
like
all rare. We're all rare
rare. Yeah,
Pokemon.
I mean it's like so rare. I also have. Can you see my eye color?
Your eyes?
Yeah, my eyes, they are green. I have green
Mine
eyes.
are
That's like,
blue.
oh, blue is so beautiful. But
Yeah.
I actually can't see them. Okay, now I see
Oh, I'm
them.
looking in the wrong place. I'm looking at myself. Hi.
Actually, I mean, like the podcast people that don't see us looking right now, they will be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
Some
me
people
too.
won't be able to see. That's really
Oh,
sad for
beautiful
them.
eyes. I mean, like, I think also Barack Obama has this, like my
The same
type.
personality type.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see who has mine. I remember I really related with it.
Okay. As long as you search that, I will just try to read the next question.
Okay.
Oh, this one is a cool one. I thought about it myself. What is the most inspiring story you experienced yourself? Could be meeting a famous person or a miracle that happened to you. What's
The
like
most what?
the most inspiring?
Inspiring. I thought you said embarrassing. I was like, oh, let's go.
Okay, let's go for the embarrassing one. I will do one as
Embarrassing?
well. Yeah, I will do
Okay.
one as well. Let's just go for embarrassing and then most inspiring.
Okay. Embarrassing. I don't know why this maybe this traumatized me or something, but I always think of this when people ask me that. When I was I can't even believe I'm saying this out loud. Okay, so when I was in like 4th grade, I think, or 3rd grade, I was a little kid and I had a crush on my my physical education teacher. I don't know if that's what you guys call PE class. Do you have PE class?
What is
It's
PE?
like gym.
Of course, like
Okay,
gym.
gym. My
You
gym
mean like
teacher.
sports? We are not fat. Germans are not just fat. Do you have sports in school? No.
Yeah, we call it like PE class. I don't know why it's called that, but physical education. But my teacher, I had a crush on him, and he was my dad's friend because my dad's a teacher. So I was
Okay.
like, this is weird. Like I felt like ashamed for some reason that I had a crush on him. I don't know, but one time we were jumping over these hurdles. Like we were kids. I don't know why we were doing some I don't know, some Olympics thing. And it was my turn and I went to go and my pants fell down. And then I tripped over the hurdle in front of the teacher and I was just like, I might as well just die right now. I don't want to. So yeah, that's my
like-
story.
Whew. I mean, like, it sounds cool to me. I mean, everybody should have such a story at some point in his life,
Yeah.
in his or her life, because that's just so random.
It's funny because it's funny now, but when I was a kid, I genuinely was so traumatized.
Yeah,
I was like, this is
feel you
terrible.
there.
What's your embarrassing story? And then we can talk about good stuff
My
again.
embarrassing. Maybe it's also a bit sad, but if somebody asks me about one really embarrassing moment, like that's my embarrassing moment. I also told some people on Clubhouse, and my best friends know, but like I never told it anyone like publicly or recorded. Actually, you might notice I'm like quite a happy person and I like to spread positive vibes. So we had a class in school, and actually it was like the last hour before the summer vacation, and I went to a girls' school, if you want to call it like that, like just as a background, because there were like 3 or 4 guys in my class, and the rest was just
What?
girls. So we were like 20 girls and 4 guys. And
That's so interesting.
yeah, I mean, like it's not the hot summer spring break girls you would imagine. Like those are really normal girls. There's nothing so special about it. But actually, yeah, I was standing in front of the door, and we were like, oh, everybody was waiting to get out and get into summer vacation, and everybody was talking like usually, like usual noise, and I was just in the front saying, hey guys, wishing you an amazing summer. I will really miss you. And the most like, how do you say famous? Like
Yeah.
the most liked girl from the class.
Popular.
Yeah, the most popular girl from the class says, "But we won't miss you." And I'm like,
That's so rude.
that's so rude. And then I just opened the door, I just slammed the door, I just went straight into summer vacation, and like I was so done. So yeah, that was
That's so mean.
and you know what the best part is? Like the second before I started saying something, because the people were at least listening to me, everybody stopped saying, everybody stopped like talking. So everybody heard this. Yeah, it was like really, really weird.
But I'm sure everyone loves you. Like, and now you're famous. So
No,
screw
now
you,
you're famous.
random person
Yeah.
who was rude.
No, I'm actually not. But I mean, like,
You will be
I-
soon.
even though I would be at some point, I would still not be like too mad or anything, because that's just like a joke or something. But I think people, when they
That's
say
not funny,
something,
though.
no, it's not funny. But actually, when people say something, even like small things like this, they don't notice or they don't understand how much of an impact this can have. Because I mean, like, it's 4 years or something back, and I'm still talking to you on this podcast about it. You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
one sentence from this girl. So I won't say her name or something. I don't want to expose anyone at any point, but I will always
Expose
like
her. No, I'm just kidding.
expose her. No, but yeah, I mean, I'm positive about everything, but that's like weird stuff. Or like some
Yeah.
random dude at on my first music release, which was Energy. Some random dude sent me a middle finger, like.
People comment on my YouTube stuff all the time. They'll leave like really mean comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like so stupid. Actually,
It's really stupid.
you know the guy I told you about, I'm working with in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend. She has like, let me check. Wait, let me just check real quickly so that I don't talk any bullshit.
Because I remember when I was in middle school, I went to see my favorite band, and they're from California, and they were playing at this college, and they were practicing like on the football field. And I remember they were just doing their sound check. No one was there. And we just went early, and I got his autograph. I have it on the wall. He signed a gauze pad because I had to get it from the trainer. I didn't have any paper, but I didn't say a word. I don't think I talked at all. I was so scared. But this kid, like practicing, was like, "You suck," like yelling at him. And I remember thinking, like, if someone's going to say that to him, they're going to say it to anyone. Like, it has nothing to do with the person that they're talking
No,
about.
that's like
It's just
the
all
most stupid
internal.
things. That's like the
Yeah.
most stupid thing. Yeah, I mean, like, like not all the time, but sometimes people message me weird stuff where I'm like, dude, so like, what?
Yeah.
If you want feedback on your music, just let me know. I will feedback your songs, but fuck you is not
Yeah.
a nice way to say hello. But actually, back to the girlfriend of my friend. She has like 82,000 followers, so that's like quite a lot for her influencer thing.
Yeah.
And she posts like model nudie stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
About fashion. And so many guys are like texting her about, hey, would you cheat on your boyfriend? Or like your boyfriend is thin or anything. Like, what the fuck? Why would you ever, even though, like, I
It's
don't get
honestly,
it.
it's so weird to me how normalized cheating is. Like, not even
I don't
normalized,
get
but
it. I don't even get it.
it's like it's a thing. Like, it's talked about in music so much, and it's in movies all the time, and
Yeah.
it's like it's this thing of like, oh, people just cheat on people, and like I've been cheated on before, and
Same. By my best friend.
it's the worst feeling, and you can literally, like, just the amount of trust, because you trust this person, and then you go into the next relationship, and you're like, I trust this person. Are
You
they
have
going to
trust
cheat on me?
issues at some
And it's
point.
it's like a mind fuck. So
Yeah, me too. Yeah, actually, I don't know about you, but like for me, it was like the two most important people in my life, like my girlfriend and my best friend back then. So I was like so fucked in my
that's
head.
so sad, dude.
And also, I mean, like I was going through like a dark time, even though like I mean, like I think there was also the time where I changed the school because I was too bad for
Yeah.
the old school. So I went to another school and made like 1 year longer to get like the same education. It was like so weird. But yeah, it's actually interesting how many people got cheated on and just are traumatized by it and nobody
Yeah.
knows. Like, I
No.
mean, like nobody who doesn't listen to this podcast knows that we have this story. You know?
Exactly.
And we're just making positive music. Hey, listen to this song of mine. And I just made some amazing food, and nobody will ever know about like our backstory if they don't know about this.
I mean, I do believe in like things just come back around to you, but it's like it's almost just this lack of self-awareness for someone to do that to someone else. Of it's not just, oh, like I don't want to be faithful to this person. It's, oh, I'm going to not just tell this person, I'm going to hurt them and involve someone else. Like it's just like they're not even thinking about it at all. So, you know,
Yeah.
just
We're getting into bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
Let's go back to no bad vibes.
Whoops.
Let's go into the completely
Let's talk
different
about
direction.
some wubs.
What?
Wubs.
What's that?
It's like, I don't know if it's a type of electronic music. Okay, everyone's gonna hate.
Whoop 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 whoop
Whoop, whoop. I think it's a genre.
Yeah, but
EDM.
I wanted to know your most inspiring moment.
Oh, my most inspiring moment.
Should I go first because you started?
Yeah, you
off
go
with the last
first.
one, so you can
Yeah, you
like
go first.
think about it.
Yeah.
My most inspiring moment was when I turned 18 in the morning. My father told me, "Hey, David, this is one ticket for David Guetta's show." I just heard, you have to imagine I was a sailor back then as a kid. So we were just listening to this one CD we had on the sailing boat, which was Alphabet by David Guetta. And my father was like, okay, we are on Ibiza. We have to, I mean, we flew to Ibiza to also celebrate my birthday, but we made an entire...
That's so cool.
Yeah, we made an entire vacation there. So it was like quite nice for the entire family. And they gave me the ticket, said, hey, David, tonight you're going to David Guetta. And I'm like, okay. But but you're going alone. And I'm like, oh. So because my father
Oh, I think I saw the video of you singing with David Guetta. Or is that someone else? You were singing with the DJ or like someone.
It's another singer. It's actually Bon. It's another singer. It's
Okay,
I
didn't mean to interrupt your story.
No. No, he's actually he also has blonde hair. I have blonde hair as well. Maybe I'm David Guetta as well. So
Probably.
no, I don't think so. But actually, that night I went there alone. It was like one of the first nights where I went into a real club. And yeah, like I went
what club?
into Ushuaia Ibiza.
Okay.
It's on Ibiza. It's like the most exclusive club there, besides Pasha and everything, or all the clubs that are on the island. But it's an amazing club. super famous for everybody who's playing there. And
That's so cool.
yeah, I mean, like, how did everything take place? I mean, I just went into the front row at like 3 p.m. or something, and David Guetta would come at 12, so it's like a long time. Actually, it's I see you're like how do you say that? You're you're
No,
quite tired.
I forget to breathe and then I start to yawn because my brain needs more oxygen. It's not you. Don't
I
worry.
forget to breathe. I thought it's just me.
I don't know
mean,
why.
I'm just looking at the watch. It's like 11:30 here, so
Oh my
it's
gosh.
almost
It's
midnight.
so late.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
mean,
yawning.
actually, and yeah, I went into the first row. I didn't know what to do at all, but there were Belgian people from Belgium, Spanish people, Italian people, and people from France. It was so amazing. And then when David Guetta came, and the intro, it was like
Did blow your mind.
so insane. Then there was
Dude.
actually that show was the reason why I started making music. Like the next
No
day,
way.
that was the day
When you were
I was like,
18?
okay, yeah, I turned
Wow.
18, like 4 years ago.
That's so cool. Dude, I haven't seen a live show in so long. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I just
like
bought tickets to a festival in October. It's
do you
called
have
North Coast.
antibodies now?
I have antibodies. I got tested. Yeah. But dude, I had kind of a similar moment. Sorry, you were still going? I want to hear
No,
the end.
I'm done. You
Okay.
go with your inspiring moment.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I went with one of my best friends to Lollapalooza in Chicago 2019. And it was amazing. Like we just saw so many different people, but Flume closed the main stage
Oh, Flume.
on Sunday night. It was the fourth day of the festival, the last show on the main stage. He hadn't played in like 4 years or something. I have goosebumps. Like it was unreal. And then I had to pee so bad, and I was like, "This can't be happening. I can't go pee right now." And then
Is this going to be the most embarrassing or the most inspiring
no.
moment?
Okay, so everyone, it was like the highest energy I've ever felt in my life from like a collective group of people. Like I've been to raves and it's there, but this was like something else. Everyone was so excited, and people were coming from everywhere to see him play. Like they were super fans. And I was like, dang, I have to go pee. So I made it was like 30 minutes into the show, and I had to go make it through a sea of people. It took me 15 minutes to walk through the crowd of people, and I almost peed my pants. But then I couldn't find my friend. So I just I was so tired. I just sat there and I watched Flume for like 2 hours, and I died. Like I literally died. And I had an out of body experience, and I was like, this is just the coolest, like, frickin' Flume. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, Flume is so good. Actually,
It was so good. Like, everything about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, Flume is so good at sound design and making his shows, and also live and everything. It's so nice.
I'm so glad my friend turned me on to him, because I'd always listened to him, but I had no idea how amazing of an artist he is.
I mean, he is he's so good at sound design as well. So it's like really
crazy.
inspiring.
Yeah.
Should we go to the next question?
Yes. Oh, and everyone, Vera Blue was there too. She's insane. Like, vocally perfect in every way. So I feel like people know her. She's pretty famous. But Vera Blue.
Vera Blue?
Vera, it's Vera, and her last name is just Blue, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I will just look her up after the podcast.
She's awesome.
You are a singer and also a songwriter. What can we expect from you in the future? Do you have any plans?
Electronic. A lot of
music.
A lot of just higher vibes. Less acoustic and just more electronic. more percussion and more collabs with a lot of really amazing people. And after that, I don't know, I don't feel like you would know him. Matt Corby, he's an Australian musician. He does he's the reason I started doing music. But you're one of those. But he's amazing. He just does a lot of live stuff with a live band, and kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I guess you just have to look it up. But that kind of vibe, live stuff with a lot of musicians, and just collaboration more than working on my own.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like that's exactly the same way I want to approach music now, because I also think collaborating with other artists gives you not only like your perspective on the song, but another great mind and a perspective on your song. So
Yeah.
I'm at the moment I'm working with Fred Chase, who is a Swedish artist. I have reposted him in my stories sometimes, and
Heck yeah.
he's so amazing as well with melody stuff and the sounds he has. And now he sent me his update for our track. Will be nice. And also we have a label already for that, but we can't. I can't tell that right now because we are on air.
Don't tell. Secrets.
Okay.
That's so exciting. Oh my god.
Let's go to the next cool question, because I have. Do I have? Oh, I only have 3 more questions to go.
We're flying.
There are many trends coming and going from time to time, but one of the latest ones is future rave, the genre that David Guetta and Morten invented. What do you think about the new genre? But we kind of talked about it, so you haven't listened too much to that music, right?
So
I mean, that's the music that we are going to make.
I listen to a lot of electronic music. Like that's mostly what I listen to usually lately. But I listen to playlists. So it's not like by genre.
Okay.
So I'm sure that I love it, because what's not to love? But I just don't know like specific artists and things. Like I could tell you who I'm listening to right now, but I don't.
I think your mic cut off.
I could tell you who I'm listening to right now, but I don't know if they're future rave or not.
Okay.
I
will just
a bunch of different
bombard you.
artists.
I will bombard you with artists
Please.
after this.
Yes.
Okay. We have some projects coming up in the future. I'm
so excited.
How excited are you to sing on them?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I just can't wait. I love working with different people, and I love just your genre and your sound, and I'm so excited to see what we make together.
It's going to be cool. Okay, so Rhea, are you ready for
David.
the can you say that again?
David.
Perfect. That's like
Wait. Wait, how do you say it right?
No, you just have an amazing voice, and it sounds very, very good how you say David.
Is it David? That's wrong.
Don't try it, please. You're just trying it. So now that we are nearly at the end of our podcast,
sad.
I mean, like, I'm really, really sad to end your very first podcast, but this is like the best question ever. So, if you had 30 seconds to talk to the world and everybody on this planet would listen, 30 seconds, what would you say?
Oh my gosh. Okay, starting now?
Oh, wait, let me... starting now.
Just do it. Just do the thing that you want to do. You are so loved. You're so beautiful. You're so capable. You have everything you need, and you'll learn along the way, and it'll be amazing. And party and rave and listen to electronic music. Go listen to David Warden.
Go listen to David Warden. Okay, you have 3 seconds left.
Oh, eat healthy food. And
Okay, you made it.
be barefoot outside.
Are you barefoot outside?
A lot of the time, but I actually have this earthing blanket under me right now. So you plug it into outside, and then it carries the current through these little wires, and it grounds your body, so it restores your body to a negative charge.
Really?
Yeah, it's so cool. If you look up
That
grounding,
sounds crazy.
it's a form of alternative medicine, but if you think like we're meant to be outside, connected to the earth, but it's actually a treatment for cancer and like all these different things. But
My
when our
astrology is
bodies are
Cancer.
there you go. But yeah, if you're like too positive, if your body's at a positive charge for too long, it creates disease. Yeah, so getting negative, like it just binds to free radicals, things that cause cancer, and kills them, basically.
That's cool.
But you can get them for like $20. They're just called earthing mats. This is an earthing blanket. You can get them for like your feet while you work, under your desk or whatever.
I never heard this from a German person, actually. Like, I never heard it from anyone, actually. It's so...
I get them for everyone I know. I'm like, here.
Yeah,
They're like, what is
I
this?
would
I'm
send
like,
you my address. Just send it over.
yes, I will send you one. For real.
With your signature on it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, Ria, we will talk another time,
Yes,
hopefully. This was
sure.
like the most amazing this was the most amazing talk. Amazing talk. I mean,
had
I
so
can't
much
even talk
fun.
anymore. It's like it was so amazing. Yeah, this was another. Why am I saying that?
Another.
This was another. Do you want to finish this off? Like, this was another episode of David Warden Vibes. Vibes by
Oh,
David Warden.
this is another episode of David Warden Vibes by David Warden.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening. It was really amazing. I hope that we can enjoy another time with Ria sometime. And yeah, thank you very much for listening, and see you soon. Bye.